Okay, on this particular movement here, we're talking about 5 basic movements that we're gonna talk to you about all the time on this episode here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, this basic movement here, you need to learn. So first, we're going to learn this number 1. Now, why all the time you want complaining about why you just straight punch? People like to decorate your face. That's why they come in and try to punch you in goddamn face and make sure you decorate your face. That is where you're gonna block the first thing, okay? So because that here, and then from here, your elbow, boom, and then he hook. This is number 3. So the basic number 1, number 2, number 3, okay? And then now you here, see the open? Number 3. Is you gonna make sure that break all your goddamn rib, then you got no more rib left, because at the moment on eBay they have the human shop actually open because you wanna sell the goddamn spare rib. Then you need to make sure you defend them. So number 3 is coming in from here. Number 2, number 3 together, then elbow. See that hook? Boom. So the idea is you don't want to move too much on number 3 because he's gonna need you. That hand will do the basic movement on number 3. Okay, so number 1, number 2, number 3, and soon as that you're straight up to his chin. Okay, number 4, straight up his chin, boom, like that on his chin, boom here. You have to make sure you grab your hand. Why? Because you here, you grab hold me, then you're gonna be the big problem. If you hook and if you don't grab his hand and he goes, now it's the big problem. So remember of everything you do. You have to keep hold of them all the time. Don't let them go. You know, sometimes you go out with your goddamn girlfriend, even though some of you want to get rid of her, but you still want to grab hold of her. Why? Because you're so fucking ugly, because nobody wants you anymore, so you just want her for you for now. And this is exactly the same way. You just keep it for now because you don't want it, but at a minute you need it because you need to keep them in the places. Do you understand what I try to tell you? Because some of you out there just thinking the same way, you dirty bastard. So this is number 1, block. Number 2, number 3, because he wants to decorate your face and he wants to knee you in a nut. Yeah, that's where you block. Boom, here, and then boom on his goddamn face here. That's number 4. Number 5, boom to the nut here, grab it. Then yank it like this. This is called the movement of the whole stand. Yeah. So to get power of ripping the nut off. Yeah. You see? Like move. And then you move with it. You know, sometimes some of them, you know, the Shaolin, they have the nut thick. It's so hard that they can carry the person away. Some of you see the video already. Grab hold and hold the dick. And I don't understand why the Shaolin monk need to do that for. I mean, for fuck's sake, your dick is designed for a reason, for the piss and using for the good, nice you know what I mean? And if you grab somebody like that and pause them so long, you're gonna be always never get it up. You go, it never get a damn thing up. What is the point? And even to go for the piss, it works. It's like this. It's like you know when you get a pipe and it's the water pump not fast enough and it just loose. It's all over the place like this. Then you piss and you might piss all over yourself. This is don't understand it. But because some of them got a long one, you need to get some power to rip it up. That's why you're using the movement of the leg and rip them up. Okay. So let me show you again. So the line of this hand here, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and then you turn, and then you move, and then you go away, okay? But to work with this here, you need to understand in the basic rule. The basic rule is the hand, boom here, and then boom, yeah. So when you understanding this, you need to react like that, yeah, and then you come into line there, boom. You always return if you not get a line. Now you see hand here, so over he block. That will trigger this, you see? Boom! And he will be. His hand will be grab your nut. Because boom to the face again. And then you go back to number 2. And then he hit me again. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, again. So again. See, it doesn't matter. Because when you start to learning the line, you always remember, you repeat the pattern over and over again. Then when you repeat the pattern over and over again, your body becomes functional. Because there's no such thing as a rule. You have to do this. It's like some of you out there have a woman and you always, you know that's just one way to do the movement because all you got to do is just shove it in. But why you have 1,000 different sex positions? I don't understand it. It's just a goddamn fucking hole. All you got to do is just put it in and it's done the job. But why you need to create all different position? It's exactly the same way when you're training and do the movement. Whatever you do, it have to be using the same way to get result, but it's 1,000 different ways. Do you understand that? And otherwise, you don't understand it, it becomes a big problem. Let's move on and show you slowly again. 1. Now, another thing as well, when he hit you, you have to make sure your body in position. If you punch again, yeah, you see? Yeah, you see? You see your body, and hook again. You see my hand just changing there to here? Shove that into the elbow, that will bust the leg. So you have to remember your body in this good position. Now why you got in good position? Grab hold me. I keep my hand here like this. So grab, it's spread. So difficult. If you grab my leg, remember what's happening when you grab your leg. Grab my leg, see my hand here, and it's easy for you to go like this, or grab here and move arm like this out. So we grab your leg here, okay? Move the arm out like this. Then you attack the leg. Remember this one we done? Yeah, it's the same way, but you have to be able to move your body in such a way that become functional, okay? Because when you're grabbing and into combat, when you're in a combat, so much thing happen. Even though we talk about 5 basic things, remember the 5 basic things? This is number what? Remember, remind yourself, what is it? Number 1, remind yourself, what is that one? Number 2, number 3, 4, and number 5. This is important. Everybody love to grab titty. I just try to remind you, because some of you love this shit too much. And if you don't love it too much, if you got nice, pretty girlfriend, send it to me. At least you show you how to use this hand properly. This is the problem. And if you don't understand that, you know what happened? Let me show you how this hand works. So this is why you need to practice. So train at this, it just remind you. Elbow, grab a nut. Rip the goddamn nut off. And then you run with it to give it your doggy. You understand that? And that's how you do it. So one slogan again. Get you the basic. And then, okay, thank you for that. Basic and simple movement. 5 techniques there helping you to understanding the basic rule. If you like this kind of thing here, then subscribe to me before your enemy do. Otherwise, your enemy gonna know how to rip your nut off and rip it out and give it to your dog. And some of you out there watching, you will see this hand grab a lot. I learned this from, you know who is it? You need to remind you, it's the president. One is the president grabbing titty and grabbing pussy, and that's what is it. And you don't blame me for that, blaming him. So if you like this kind of thing here, then subscribe to me and then follow me here, and make sure on Facebook, Instagram, and everything else, and follow me so I can teach you everything you need. And I have a lot of things happening. So keep in line and follow and get in touch, and then we can do so many things together. Spend some time to practice and go home and start to practice your hand. Later, people.